Rockwood 233S triple hybrid with a slide here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. 4,745 pounds of fun. So SUV towable, although that's really starting to push the boundary of comfortably SUV towable when common SUVs are rated for 52 to 55. By the time you load this up, you're going to be maxing out. You got a bigger SUV, you got a half ton, you're going to tow this thing all day long. So this is a nice alternative to a traditional bunkhouse due to the fact that you can still sleep a ton of people, but you're only towing a 23-foot box down the road and saving a ton of weight doing it because your beds don't count. Your beds aren't on the floor plan. If this was a traditional 3-bed bunkhouse, it'd be about 35 foot long with a couple slides and weigh a heck of a lot more, about double. So this is a well upgraded Sapphire edition, and I want to key that into the fact that the one that we're looking at here in this video could and probably is somehow different from the one that we have in stock. With the number of Rockwoods we sell and the popularity of this floor plan, there's a good chance that even something as small as just the interior decor is going to be different on the next one we carry. So the one we're looking at here is Sapphire Edition. That's given us a full skin color package. We're getting the frameless sidewall windows as a complement to the sliding panel side windows on the slide outs for maximum airflow. These work great in the rain, those don't, so you always got some kind of airflow going all the time. This also has aluminum wheels as part of that Sapphire Edition. If you look up here on the roof, you'll see that anywhere there's a power vent fan, there's the roof max air cover built right onto it from Rockwood. That's not hard to add aftermarket, 65 bucks, but it's done from the factory level with workmanship that's now guaranteed under your factory warranty. We've upgraded this with a power tongue jack, a power awning, a few other things, so again, could be differences against what we have in stock. These have a, well, hold on, before I get there, take a look at this. This is behind your U-dinette. They give you easy access storage to the entirety of the dinette in here, in this slide out, but just want to show you the skeleton. Look at this. Everywhere is aluminum framed in this. This is a 6-sided vacuum bonded product where even your furniture inside is aluminum framed to keep the weight down and the quality up. You know, you can walk up to a lot of other lightweights and you can pound on the slide walls and they don't pound back. That doesn't mean other lightweights aren't well built. It means they could be poorly built. This is consistent. This is better insulated, stronger structurally. It's always going to be that way. Back to what I was saying, dual independent torsion suspension, not just torsion axles, but each wheel can move independently. They don't rock back and forth hooked together. That means the trailer doesn't rock back and forth hooked together. That means you get a smoother towing experience and less wear and tear on your own vehicle suspension and less stress applied to the RV structure. So, you know, just greatly reduced chance for window leaks and seam failures and all that, all because they have a better suspension. That doesn't come cheap. That's $500 extra per axle. We're looking at a $1,000 superior feature there compared to industry standard. The only other mass producer using torsion suspension and axles like that is Airstream. There's a few other real small brands that dabble with stuff like that, but Rockwood's the only big time player that does it. Your bed ends, they have an easier to access bed lock system here. These things, they're down here at chest or belly level or maybe head height depending on how big you are, but they're not all the way up here where even a tall guy like me has a hard time reaching them. And all these beds are internally cable supported, so you don't have to worry about messing with this stuff. These are easy setups. You'll have maybe a minute and a half total wrapped up in setting up all 3 beds. I know, because I'm the guy that does it here to do these videos all the time. They certainly don't ship them with the bed ends open. All these bed materials are C-channeled in place, so there's not even any like you know, tucking in or setting up of the bed materials. Plop down the wall, hang the shepherd's hook, and you're done. That's it. Now out here we've got a big patio awning with a power upgrade on it, so it's push button easy. There's a full-length LED light strip at the base of that. It's also an easy tilt adjust awning. So what you do is you set the kid's chair or the wife's chair over here, fellas, you pull on that, you douse her with water, and then you sign the divorce papers, because that's probably the end of the till death do us part there. Your inside TV can dismount and mount out here. The whole swing arm, not just the TV. So the TV can face wherever you want on your campsite, and it happens to be located right next to Tailgate Central right here. Dead in the middle of this power awning, we've got our own little cook station, and you can put your grill here, or you can flip your grill on the other side. I've got it in right-handed mode right now, because Rockwoods come with this extra little utility table, which, by the way, is a resin, not a wood, so it's not going to be subject to being wrecked by water. If it's humid in the morning, who cares? Leave it outside. So your propane connection's also here on the sidewall, not down low where road debris is going to get to it. It's up here and it's protected. Your TV hook plugs in right to there, by the way, even your little coax. So whatever you watch inside, you can watch outside. Nice double steps and a bigger handle for easy come and go. This has a door side slide out and, or pardon me, door side sofa with storage below, and you can get to that from inside or outside. And nice little Rockwood bonuses, like it's not a big deal, but the little things are the big deal, like the fact that they include the utility little utensil. That's what I was looking for, utensil holder right there. So you got indoor, outdoor, easy picnics, you got all your silverware and everything right with you. They've upgraded recently to a medium friction hinge door, so it's not going to be as inclined to flap open in the breeze so hard. Now, this is a really cool feature you don't usually find, and there's a lot of best-in-class features here, like one switch, whole house lighting. Now, you've got a couple individual spotlights that are individually controlled back there, but your house lights are all in one switch, kind of just like home. You might have a specific light above your reading areas. This is where the interior of this thing can look so much different than everything else, is that this is the Biltmore decor with wood plank flooring and maple wood tones. All of those things can change. There's different wood options, there's different flooring options, different fabric decor options in these Rockwoods. So that's where I would like you guys to understand how differently these things can look from one to the other. Now with that slide out here, you're going to get a big, big living room. This is a little tricky for me to get really pretty camera angles because these hybrid beds, the camera thinks they're giant windows and it gets dark like that. So I got to kind of keep the camera low today. Big U-dinette in the slide out, by the way, and there's a full, there are such things as a big and little U-dinette. This is the big one. So you can actually sit 4 people here and 6 if you set 2 chairs across. Easy access storage, easy access storage. And when you look down here, this is just a bonus grab bag of goodies. We've got a little paper towel holder because they used to mount this stuff. But no matter where they would mount this, customers would always tell them it was wrong. So they let you mount it where you want. Heated bed ends, these are your controllers. Your front, side, and rear beds are all heated. Every bunk comes with its own little bunk light fan for circulation and airflow. And for the rowdy husband or kid, we have the housewife equalizer. So you can really do some damage with this thing. That's heavy duty. That's solid stainless steel with a hardwood handle grip. That is for real. Freestanding elliptical dinette table. This thing can move anywhere you want. It could be an island for the kitchen. You could fold this down like a coffee table and pull it over here. Obviously it can be a dining table. It could be a picnic table outside. It can fold down into a bed. It does just about everything. They use every little square inch of space they can for storage in these, which is awesome. This is perfect up here for like CPAPs or something. There's always outlets near their hybrid beds at Rockwood for 2 reasons. 1, the beds are heated, so they have to run that controller. And 2, sometimes you gotta charge phones and run breathing machines and that good stuff. Cabinetry, best in class. Screwed cabinet styles, not stapled. So this is screwed into that. And you can tell because if you can twist it by hand, it's going to fall apart going down the road. If you can't twist it by hand, it's going to hold up longer. Simple. And hardwood lasts longer. It's just built stronger, built better. This is a rollover jackknife style sleeper sofa, so you can sleep people everywhere, but you never have to climb over furniture to get in and out of the beds. The TV up there, I told you is on a swing arm. It mounts there or outside, and what's cool is this thing means there's no bad seat anywhere here in the living room. You can sit in the corner of this dinette and still get a shot at the screen up there because this is a true 180-degree viewing screen, higher quality. This is also made for indoor-outdoor use. It can get hotter, it can get colder, it can be vibrated and shaken a heck of a lot harder than I can physically handle. That's what Furion is like. It's got metal guts, not plastic. It's a higher grade component than what you have on the shelf in your house, more than likely. This up here does all of your entertainment, Bluetooth, DVD. You can even connect it to your phone via a free app to turn your phone into a remote control. We also have a newly upgraded antenna at the time of this filming. This has a 50-mile radius, and you don't have to crank it up and down. It's not the cheaper antenna. It's the better antenna because we're in the better hybrid. That's what Rockwood is. There's good RVs out there. There's lots of very nice hybrids and lightweights. Rockwood's the retirement grade, guys. They are the ones built to last a really long time. And they're not the only ones in that category, but they are those that have essentially the highest level of amenities and upgrades possible. For instance, what other 23-foot hybrid has one switch lighting, central AC that is dual ducted, and a fully laminated double arched interior roof? There are none. it's Rockwood. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. They've recessed the sink and the countertop, or pardon me, sink and the stove here to give you maximum countertop space. We're still getting full cooking amenities. We have outlets to run appliances. And you can actually set the appliances up here because we have countertop space now. We still get, I mean, they even open up storage below the stove where most guys are just going to panel that off and give you nothing. We've got extra space and drawers over here. Anywhere we could, they put it. And remember that little utensil organizer? It would go perfectly in that drawer. We've also got a floor to ceiling pantry or linen cabinet, whatever you need it to be, conveniently located right next to a real bathroom. You know what hybrids are not known for? Having awesome bathrooms. You know what Rockwoods are known for? Having awesome bathrooms. You know, like a nicer foot flush stool with lots of foot space in here. Outlets where you can easily get to them to run bigger, you know, like blow dryers and stuff. A sink an adult can actually wash their hands in. A 29-inch real fifth wheel size radius shower. Not a little shower. And we've got a skylight as well as a full-size max air vent fan. Remember, anywhere you get a vent fan in a Rockwood, it's this one, not the smaller plastic fan. And anywhere you get one of these, you get the roof vent cover built onto it. Now, the bathroom one is standard. We will often add one to the living room just because, why not? You know, why not? The refrigerators on these are really like arthritic friendly because you don't have to do the secret handshake method to try to open the refrigerators. I'm not saying the other ones are hard. I'm saying that these are just easier. Now, I've had people look at this and say, well, that looks kind of flimsy. No, you don't understand. This is actually purpose designed to wiggle like that because most of the time, especially kids who fly in, they grab it and they yank. Well, they don't pull straight on. They hit it sideways and pull. It's designed to have that kind of movement in it so it doesn't fall apart. And it's got a little LED interior light, by the way, so you can see this thing at night for your little midnight snackers. I know you're out there. Again, storage everywhere they could put it. This rear compartment's actually accessible from inside or outside. What's neat about this one is it's as big or as small as you need it. If you don't need all of the beds, don't put them all out. You can also use this, I recommend plastic hangers, not metal by the way, but you could use this as an extra hanging closet. You could use this as storage. And this one back here is actually very, very private. So you've got lots of sleeping space. We've got a small trailer with a big living area. It's the biggest little trailer you can imagine. It's only about 23 foot box that opens up into like a 30 some odd foot camper with the equivalent size in square footage of a Super Slide. This is a very, very popular model because of all those fun little things. And because it isn't a true Super Slide, it's a dinette only slide, it doesn't carry all that extra weight of some of the bigger models. So, give us a call and learn a little more. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.